War, destruction, devastation. The once republic planet of Perdina has been under the control of the Separatist Alliance since the start of the war. The Republic plans to take it back. Although, the plan isn't going as successful as it's hoped to be. Pinned, trapped, and outgunned, the clone forces are dwindling and without reinforcements. Unsure of how long they can survive. If they'll even be able to. Sir, we need those reinforcements. Now! We need the troops out and ready. No, like, fully ready. The Battle of Perdina isn't over yet. We've sent over some reinforcements. Let's take a look at what we've got. First up, Phase 1 Sergeant, a rank coordination identified by the olive green highlights on the armor. Beautiful design all the way around. Good quality. Includes molded pauldron, cloth waist camera, a rangefinder, 2 DC-15s, and a DC-15A blaster rifle. And then we also got a Phase 1 Commander, plain Phase 1 clone of yellow markings to indicate the rank of Commander, similar in design and quality of the Sergeant. Comes with 2 helmets, which was different and unique, has 2 different shades of yellow, one being more accurately representative than the other. Also includes a molded pauldron cloth waist camera, a rangefinder, 2 DC-15s, and a DC-15A blaster rifle. Next up, with the help of some air support, we got 3 clone pilots, the crew pack, each an absolutely amazing looking Phase 2 clone pilot. These guys look amazing. The helmets are a little different though, as the visor is actually the head underneath, which you can kind of see here, but don't worry, it looks great and works great. Some different things about this though is they actually include a different pistol and different DC-17 than you might see with all the other clones you get. That's okay, it still looks just as great and actually more or less fits these guys. Another downside though is the loose legs. Don't worry. Figure looks great, but the actual quality of the legs is a little bit loose than you might expect. But I wouldn't say it's absolutely horrendous. Now, just for the sake of extra support, we got a squad of clone grunts, which are actually interchangeable between Phase 1 and Phase 2, as they include both different helmets so you can switch them out. They also include a DC-15A blaster and DC-15A blaster rifle. They also include 2 sets of arms, ones with printing and ones that do not have printing, so you can kind of switch in between the 2 phases. To be honest, neither helmets look the best. They sort of grown on me, but they're definitely a little off feeling than what you might be used to. You don't feel like the best quality, but after a while you kind of get used to it, and it's actually not that bad. In my opinion, Phase 1 kind of being the worst in the looks, as it kind of does look like a very cheap plastic, like something you would get off a weapon. And then the Phase 2 helmets actually are kind of like loose on the head. You can kind of shake them back and forth, but I wouldn't say it's the worst thing ever, so they still look good. Next up are some of the best damn clones I've ever actually seen. It's the clone officers, which is a crew pack, includes 4, but I also got an extra one just for the sake of having 5, because I like having that type of number. But these guys look absolutely phenomenal. They include a DC-17 blaster rifle as their only accessory, I guess you can say. But what makes these guys even better is they also have dual molded legs for their boots, and also have some slight arm printing on the ends of their arms, which look absolutely amazing and good attention to detail. So bravo on these minifigures. I definitely would have a lot of these. Although, I'm not sure about army building officers. I guess you could, if you want a full-scale vendor. And then next up, we got a squad of Phase 2 501st Clone Troopers. Includes a molded pauldron, cloth waist camera, a rangefinder, a DC-15A, and a DC-15A blaster rifle. These guys look absolutely amazing, with all the accessories and without all the accessories. Now, some things about these guys is some of them do also have slightly loose legs. Not all of them though, and some also have helmets that are like a bit loose feeling, similar to like the Phase 2 grunts. But overall, super duper great. The printing looks amazing. And however, these boys in blue look absolutely epic and will be a great addition amongst the 501st ranks. Alright, they'll be shocked to see what's coming up next. A squad of Phase 2 shock troopers. A different design compared to the 501st of its own accurate markings, even including a 360 helmet print, even though I think all of them do, just it's more standout in these. The markings and print quality is also amazing. Even you would be shocked by how good these boys look. They include a molded pauldron, cloth waist camera, a rangefinder, a DC-15A, and a DC-15A blaster rifle. And the unique thing about these is they actually also have dual molded legs on red on the bottom, which look absolutely epic. Then we also got a squad of Phase 2 Wolfpack, the 104th Battalion. These guys look absolutely awesome. From head to toe, the arm printing, from the leg printing, the helmet design, everything. They look like our boys. They also include a molded pauldron, a cloth waist camo, a rangefinder, a DC-15A, and a DC-15A blaster rifle. One unique thing that I had with this one trooper, one of them did come with an E11 instead of a DC-15, which is a little odd, I'd say, but I'm definitely not complaining because the E11 looks great, but still a little different than expected. It'll be the droid's doom of what comes next. A squad of Phase 2 125th Legion Doom troopers includes a printed backpack, a carried long shield, a DC-15A, and a DC-15A blaster rifle. These guys look absolutely fantastic. Yet again, with every little detail included. They even also have dual molded legs, which is super nice. This trooper has a dark gray as its base color, with the green as more of an accent color on top. Beautifully done, by the way. And the printing is actually very noted. Alright, and last but not least is a squad of Phase 2 327 Star Corps troopers. These guys look absolutely amazing. Maybe better than Legos. They include a molded pauldron, cloth waist camera, a rangefinder, a DC-15A, and a DC-15A blaster rifle. Now, as amazing as these guys look, and they definitely are the star of the show, their heads get stuck on a lot. Like, you can't even put on the actual pauldron piece because of how stuck they got. But I did eventually actually get them all off, thankfully, but something to be wary about. And also, some of them did have loose legs. Now, you definitely should still get these guys, because these guys look absolutely amazing. And actually have a cloth waist cape. A little surprising there, which makes them actually look good. And with this, it shall be a flawless victory. With the help of the new reinforcements, the clones were able to push back the Clinkers. Heavy casualties were taken. But the new troopers were able to avenge them in a success. The Separatist armies in full retreat. The clone legions of the Grand Army of the Republic have succeeded in victory once more, and the planet of Bedina is now in the hands of the Galactic Republic. Do you need some help winning a fight or a battle of your own? Order some troopers for your own good off RepublicCustoms.com. You'll be shocked to see what you get and how amazing they look. Remember, good soldiers follow orders.